in here and check out the camp store. And this is also the place where check in before 12 noon, you can pay a $30 fee and do that. And if you want to stay past 12 noon, there's a $30 fee. You can do that. So let's go take a tour of this campground and give it the Handicapped Accessible test and just see what this campground's got to offer. Here in Wilmington, Ohio. Oh, I want to make a note that Kings Island is only 28 minutes from here. Can't beat that. And so many more things here. This is one of the entrances out of the park.
In and out.
In and out.
There's where you go for LP.
Yeah, they're over there. They do sell LP gas for your RV and cooking. So we're just going to take you on a tour of this campground and show you if it passes the Handicapped Accessible test or not. And to see if it passes a Tucker test. Over here on your left is a dump station, because there is some of these sites that are just water and electric only. They're kind of a mixture of a campground, 30 amps and 50 amps and water and electric, kind of like a mixture altogether from what I've seen. So we're going to starting to doing a tour of the. This is Loop A.
We're going to go to Loop A.
Oh, we're going to go to Loop A. Okay.
Loop A has laundry, miniature golf, adult center, and game room.
Yeah, it has laundry, mini golf, adult center, and game room on the Loop A. And you go off a blacktop and you'll be on gravel. And believe me, it's dusty up here. They have trash. They do have trash bins.
Dumpster.
Dumpster quite often through here. Hopefully my voice ain't too shaky for all of you. On gravel, it's a bumpy road. So we'll do a tour of the laundry room. So let's check out this laundry room right here. Yeah, a little outdated. They got 2 washers. No, wait a minute. Excuse me, 4 washers and 4 dryers. $1.50 each. And they take the quarters. But it's not very handicap accessible. Almost looks like they took a shower and everything and redid it and made it a laundry room. So it did not pass a handicap accessible test. But the laundry room is located here on Loop A, and back behind it is the putt-putt golf. And it needs a lot of work. It's in disrepair. It just needs to be redone. It's kind of a really bad, pitiful shape. So let's go on and check out the rest of this campground. Now this campground does have 3 total handicap sites. These two are located near the bathroom. And as you can see, this handicap site is blacktopped, and it has a ramp like there. But I'm going to show you. This is where they flunk. You don't put these kind of metal grates right there. You're going to make it really difficult for a handicapped person. And all that was in Lupe, the laundry room, pipette, and a little book room, which it wasn't handicap accessible. So far, they're not passing the handicap accessible test. Because even if you got some kind of mobility issues, they like to camp. There is a few, like regular Thousand Trail members in here, people that have booked, but a lot of this is seasonal. Check out the bathroom. Hi, everybody. Okay. Let's see. They got the railing around the toilet. And this is the handicap shower. They got a bench and a seat right here. And all the proper railing. But the outside is to be desired. They need to repaint it. Outdated a lot. It's very outdated. You can see up there on top of the hill, right there is some of the cabins. And right, they call that the family center back there. That's what they call it. Family center right next to the pool. But up here by the pool, between it and the campers, is two rustic looking cottages. But none of the cottages they have here are handicap accessible. So keep that in mind if you ever want to rent a cottage here and you have some mobility issues. But this is Loop C, and that's the section we were in. But feel free to hit that subscribe button on this channel. We do the best we can to review handicap accessible places, and through the funding of this channel, through everything, the memberships and all that goes to help the people with disability. We do donations or we do volunteer work to help them in something they might need. So give us a like, share, and hit that subscribe button. We're going to go check out the pool. Right by the pool they have a horseshoe pitching thing. And they have a swimming pool, a kiddies pool, and a hot tub. Let's go check out the pool and see how handicap accessible it is. Getting a little noisy in there. They had a kids activity thing going. It's not got the handicap accessible entrance, just like I've seen before, where you pull up the knob and push the gate open. There's the hot tub. And when I have one arm 4.5 inches shorter than the other, that makes it a little difficult. But let's go check out more of this campground. know who's gonna get the big one. Or talk about the big one that got away. Yeah, this is all catch and release. That one looks like in better condition, but see, look how the water's down over there. They haven't had any rain. And this is at the 1,000 Trails in Wilmington, Ohio. I don't have the patience for that. Stand there and wait. Of course, I never did catch anything. I catch some peat moss and some people and some trees.
Okay, you can see the bee there and you can see the pool and stuff from the thing.
Oh yeah, here's the pool. And they got a playground there too. That's a lot nicer one though than we saw in section B. A and B both. That one's a little bit, looks newer.
Look at all the fish and stuff you there. Bobbers right up there.
Yeah, over there on the electrical line up there is you see all kinds of bobbers and fishing lines. I say it was some fishing that went extremely wrong. But feel free to hit that subscribe button on this channel. We do the best we can to review handicap accessible places. And through the funding of this channel, through everything, the memberships and all that goes to help the people with disability. We do donations or we do volunteer work to help them in something they might need. So give us a like, share, and hit that subscribe button. And this hill right here, well, they call it a hill on the
back there.
Oh, that was the other one. Oops, my bad. Got the wrong. I was thinking of this hill. They do have one hill here, up here, that they don't recommend big rigs going up it because it's a little steeper. And with this rock, you can probably slide around. But this is Loop C. A lot of seasonal. Mainly, that's all it is. But I have some explaining to do about our side. And like I said, there's 30 amp and 50 amps mixed throughout. Full hookups and water and electric hookups. They're kind of a mixture of them all up.
You can do yours in a minute. We're going to go down that hill.
Okay, this is Loop B.
Loop B is in boy.
Loop B is in boy. And it's all gravel too. That's also another thing that makes it not as very handicap accessible is all this rock. And over there is a game thing. It's something kind of like dodgeball, but it's called something different here.
Soccer net.
Yeah, they got a soccer net, swing set. That's what I want to say.
Doors.
And yeah, they got some storage here. Not very many. I don't see a lot in their storage. This section is pretty well full-time people. Seasonal, where you want to call them, seasonal, annuals. I've heard it called different things. And they got maybe 6 or so in their storage. But we're here on Labor Day weekend. And we've had really good weather. I mean, it's not been extraordinary hot. But it's not a really bad campground. It just needs some loving, some TLC done to it. Sink some money into it, or whatever you want to say, how you want to say. Tucker, are you driving this crooked cart again? Watch out! Don't chase those squirrels down with it. But I mean, the people's sites aren't trashy, and you know, they're pretty well kept up, nice. But this is one of the catch and release ponds. I think there was 3. I'm not for sure altogether. But we noticed up there on the electrical lines, some fishing went wrong. There's a lot of fishing lines and hooks and stuff up there on the electrical lines.
No.
There, look at the wildlife, Tucker.
No.
Hey, Tucker. But we have seen several people here fishing, but it looks like they hadn't had rain for a very long time. The water's down a lot. Yeah, I wouldn't go swimming in there. Ugh. Kind of green and mossy looking. Yeah, they got sign posted no swimming. I wouldn't do it either. Yeah, I want to say there is some people that do abide by the 5 mile per hour rule. Not everybody.
Okay, you got it on?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we're going down to what they call the big hill. That's not Big Rig family. And when we go down it, you'll see why, because there's loose rock on it. It depends on, if you got a 4-wheel drive, you'd probably be all right. As long as your truck's big enough to pull your trailer. But if you got a 35 foot trailer with a 2-wheel drive pickup, I wouldn't suggest coming up it. Because you probably will spin out coming up through here.
Now I must say that these sites are kind of close together. There's not a huge, really huge amount of space between them. But the sites are fairly good size. Here we go down the hill.
Well, we're actually been going down the hill all the way down.
Oh, okay.
When I started talking, that was the top of the hill. That's where you started going down.
When you got loose rock, you gotta watch what you're doing.
That's what I say. It's not really as steep. It's just the loose rock on it.
It'd be better if it was blacktop.
Yep.
Then you wouldn't have to worry about that problem. Excuse me. Now see, this area right there would be great for a dog park, right there.
Yep.
That'd be a great area. It's all open, put a fenced-in thing, and they don't even have those pet stations where you put your doggy's poo-poo in.
They do have a trail back here, but I heard that they didn't keep it marked or cleaned up or nothing. And the bridge right here going into the trail, it's kind of fell off the bank. So if that's any indication of what the trail's like, because the bridge fell off the bank, I don't think I want to go back there.
No.
Walking it, driving it, or nothing.
No, I wouldn't take a golf cart or even a bicycle.
You can get a golf cart across with a bicycle maybe, but it might fall in on you.
Yeah, that was Creekview Trail.
Yep.
I hear
Somebody back there probably practicing or hunting.
Yeah, I was gonna say I hear somebody shooting up in the background. It must be target practice time. Getting ready for that deer hunting season.
Yeah. Now I do bring Tucker back here, and me and him walks in this grass area so he can get his exercise. So he ain't cooped up in the RV all day.
Yeah, dogs got to get out and get exercise just as much as we do. And that's that one we found over Indian Lakes.
Yep.
Oh, Tucker loved that dog park. It's a nice fenced-in one.
But remember to take something for your dog to drink.
Yeah.
Like here, there's no open drink, so we take a water bottle and a bowl to drink out of.
Oh, Tucker loves dog parks. That's his thing. He's a high energy dog, and he likes to have his exercise.
We're going forward, Tucker.
We're going for uh-oh. But this is our side. It's on the shade. All in the shade here. I'll give it that. And it is handicap accessible. At least they call it handicap accessible. If you remember, the first other two handicap accessible sites were blacktop. This one's gravel. And we did fit in there fine. We're 37 foot. But this is only, this is 30 amp electric and full hookup. We liked it, but it's not what I call totally handicap accessible. And it's located right next to a bathroom, which I'll give them that. They're clean. They're clean. I'll give them that. But they're not handicap accessible. You got to get rid of those grates in front of the doors. But overall, it's a well-kept, clean park. Not a lot of sites for people to book. 45. And you will see a lot of seasonal, annuals, where he wants to come throughout. Okay, I'm going to tell you my final thoughts on this campground. The site we're in is supposed to be handicap accessible. Yes, it's really wide, and it's marked reserved for handicap. But it's not a true handicap site because it's gravel, tree roots everywhere. It does make it hard to maneuver if you have, depending on what type of age you have to get around. And the bathrooms here at this campground are no ways near handicap accessible. And they claim that they're ADA campground. And if you look it up on the ADA website, any big place, business, or anything that's open to the public needs to be ADA compliant. Their bathrooms here are not handicap accessible. Their showers ain't totally handicap accessible. The roads through here are not that totally accessible. They got 3 handicapped campsites, and 2 of them are blacktop with a ramp going down to the bathroom. Those are okay. They're handicap accessible. But this third one over here, of course, it's 30 amp only. Yes, we're in the shade, so that helps out a lot on the cooling bed. And we're here on Labor Day, and they're busy, jam-packed everywhere. It's very noisy. They don't abide by the quiet hours at 11. You can't be no more than 5 miles per hour. They go faster than 5 miles an hour. Would we come back to this one? Probably not. It needs a lot of loving, TLC. And it has been very noisy here. Loud music of a night. Of course, I know it's a holiday weekend. People are partying. But you gotta be respectful to your neighbors. But they're gonna have a golf cart parade here tonight, so I'm looking forward to watching that. So until next time, I'll see you on down the road, and just always remember, your next dream, your next adventure is just over the horizon. And on this channel, we do everything we can for the handicapped. So, see y'all later. Bye-bye.